So in Canada, we have this thing called Family Day. They say it's all about celebrating the importance of family, but really I think it's just because the States had President's Day and they felt a little bit left out up here. Anyway, we decided to play some board games. We started with Labyrinth, the kidlet's favorite, and a game that's very simple to learn and yet more challenging to master. You start with a board and you take turns randomly laying maze tiles down on the board until it's completely full and looks pretty much like this. You have one tile left, then you deal out the cards. Each person gets the same number of cards, and you look at the cards to see the picture that's there, and the goal is to change the maze by sliding in the spare tile and make it easier for you to move along the path to reach the items in your stack of pictures.
I'm filming.
Ta-da! When you get there, you turn your card face up, everybody knows you've reached it, and play continues to the left. The first person to get all their pictures wins the game as soon as they get back home. Next up was Operation, a kidlet favorite. I still had my touch. Maybe not. We moved on to Parcheesi. That's my original game from childhood, by the way. It has an ornate-looking board with an equally ornate set of rules. It starts simply with everybody choosing their color and putting it on the entry square, but once you roll, it gets complicated. Not the original dice, by the way. You need a 5 to enter the game, but if you roll 2 5s and you already have someone on the entry spot, you can only use 1 die. Bummer. You can either let 1 die apply to one piece and another die apply to the other piece, or you can let one piece move the full value shown on both dice. Up to you. There's blockading involved. Let me through. Sometimes lots and lots and lots of blockading involved. There's also capturing, which is great for the capturer because there's a moving bonus, but not so great for the capturee. The goal of the whole game, of course, is to get your guys into the home stretch where they're safe and ultimately into the home square. And if you do that, you win the game. There's a bonus for rolling doubles, unless you do it 3 times in a row. Bummer. The Hubbles and Kidlets had had enough by then, so the Hubbles put the Kidlets to bed, and I treated myself to a solo game of Carcassonne. It's not really a solo game, so I made my left hand yellow and my right hand red. And basically the way it works is that each person chooses a color and takes turns randomly placing tiles on the board in places where they make sense and where they fit along with the tiles that are already there. You gain territory by putting your little guys and your little huts down on rivers, forests, or fields, and you score points that way too. You continue placing tiles and scoring points by placing your guys until the board looks like this when all the tiles are used up. You score the points that are left to be scored, someone emerges victorious, and the game is done. Thanks for watching my Board Games Day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want any specific tutorials, please say so in the comments. I'd be happy to do them. Thanks for watching.